For both coaches, with Herder in for Atlanta and Furkan Korkmaz in for the Philadelphia 76ers. That sets the stage. David Guthrie, Eric Lewis, Bill Kennedy are three officials. Sean Corbin is the alternate. And away we go as Philadelphia controls the opening tip. Game 5 from Philadelphia, PA at Wells Fargo Center. Korkmaz knocks down the first shot, and away we go.
Well, the sign is there. Early movement. Ben Simmons dropping it right off for a double screen for Korkmaz to kind of get this party started early for Philly.
Looking inside for Capella. Broken up by Curry, but right there is Bogdanovic. I feel like Bogdanovic is the guy that scores first in all of these games for Atlanta. A couple of games ago, Game 3, scored the first 7. Gets the scoring started in Game 4 and does so here in Game 5. Jimmy, the team that wins Game 5 in a best-of-7 series, when it's tied 2-2, goes on to win the series 82% of the time. As Tobias Harris, a little turnaround jumper is good.
And I think it's important for Tobias to see the ball go in early. Only 2 shots in the fourth quarter in Game 4. Has to be more active early and often.
Kevin Herder getting his second consecutive start. Play clock here. Herder brings it up. Trae Young into Collins. Collins was a game changer in Game 4 in that second half. He was fantastic. Doc Rivers called him the best player on the floor in the second half of Game 4. Embiid goes right at Capella. That turnaround is good off one leg.
Well, it's good, too, because that time, yeah, the shot went in, but it was elevation for Embiid, especially falling back, that he had explosion in those legs.
Trae Young answers on the other end. So Trae Young coming off that 18-assist performance in game number 4. Young scored 25 points with those 18 assists. He accounted for 68 of the Hawks' 103 points as Embiid bullies his way inside. He's engaged to start this game, Joel Embiid.
Well, Embiid not settling early to take that jump shot, went right into the chest of Capella.
And that little floater by Young on the other end. The stars are out already. Joel Embiid was 0 for 12 in the second half. Did not make a field goal in the second half of Game 4, including a chance at a layup as Korkmaz hits another one for Philly.
And both teams playing with a lot of rhythm and pace right now. The ball is popping. It's not just staying on one side of the court for both teams.
How about little man down there with his shirt off already? He's ready to roll. Live wire crowd here in Philadelphia. Young misses a 3, but he is fouled by Curry.
They spread it out a little bit, maybe.
Now what a playmaker. Young has been 10.7 assists. 3-point shooting is down, only 33%. About a persistent score. He's proven he's a playmaker just like he was in college at Oklahoma. And he has found his star to be ability to create offense for his teammates. Youngest player in NBA history with 18 assists in a playoff game. Besting Spud Webb, 22-year-old Young. Empty on that set. Here comes Simmons. Leaves it for Embiid.
And that's the aggression from Ben penetrating, pushing the pace. Now you force the defense to have to react. You just make a play.
Capella going at Embiid. Missed the layup. He missed a bunch of those in the first half of Game 4. Had a much better second half did Capella. Here's Curry. That quick release. He's got it. Seth Curry coming off 17 points in Game 4. He knocked down 3 threes. Had a chance to tie it with a 3 at the end of regulation in Game 4. Hit the back iron. And Atlanta winning Game 4 to even this series as Collins, that little baseline turnaround hook is good. John Collins had 3 huge dunks in Game 4 that got the home crowd on their feet. Embiid got another one. Man, he's off to a great start. Joel, and he's on the floor. The Sixers are plus 43. When he's off the floor, they are minus 18. Late clock, Collins gets that one to go.
It's interesting, too, in that matchup of Collins and Tobias Harris. The Hawks think they can take advantage of that, in particular when Collins is closer to the basket. So let's keep our eye on that one.
3-pointers up. Curry rattles drills one home. Seth Curry, he and Korkmaz knocking down a couple of threes. Curry's hit 2. Sixers are 3 for 4 from beyond the arc as Collins goes to work on Tobias Harris. And Harris with the foul.
He stayed after it. He got the first dunk that was outstanding. But you made a point that it was that second tip dunk that really got not only his teammates back engaged in the game, but the crowd itself rallied right behind it.
A reminder, closed captioning for the playoffs on TNT is presented by Google. Simmons going up high. Fired that off. Philadelphia in the lead on their home floor. Series tied at 2 apiece. Game 5 here. The winner of this series will head to the Eastern Conference Finals. Philadelphia, the 1 seed, and Embiid is rolling early. 10 points.
Had no impact on Joel's move to the basket.
Collins springs free. Tough shot there. Embiid defending. Capella offensive board, and Korkmaz saves it. Atlanta had a ton of second chance points in game 4. Collins wipes out Korkmaz. That's a hard hit.
And it's kind of putting Atlanta right now on their heels. And the best way to attack that is to make quick decisions with the ball via the dribble or with the pass and kind of use that aggression, if you may, against the Sixers.
Embiid going to work. They cleared out. Capella one-on-one. Embiid, little turnaround is good. Has not missed after an 0 for 12 second half in game 4.